Hello, Chef. Welcome to the New Union Express. I am Ishita Bhargav.
Good morning, ma'am.
Please introduce yourself first so that we can begin.
Hi, it's Anand Panwar. I'm the executive pastry chef with the Roseate Hotel and Resorts.
So, Chef, we just celebrated Diwali, and as you know, people have started, becoming more and more aware of what they're eating. They no longer want to just eat and, get weight or get unhealthy. What do you have to say about it? How are you witnessing the changes when it comes to, mithais and sweets that people are consuming now?
Yes, it's very true. Like people were conscious from last few years, but after this pandemic, which shakens everyone, so it has changed the you know way of thinking about the food as well, and the perception of eating as well for everyone. And we see lots of changes in terms of what people are eating. So people are eating it very consciously nowadays. Earlier it was like a bit of unconscious, or sometimes people eat it just like that. But now the things has been very much changed, and people are like very consciously eating what they are eating. They know that what they are eating, and they wants to know that what they are eating as well. So nowadays people ask a lot of questions about the food that they are consuming, how much calories are there into that, what all are the ingredients that we are using. And when it comes to particularly about the desserts, people are very much curious in terms of like what is the sugar, is it white sugar, it is palm sugar, or the sugar is from good. So what kind of the sweetener we are using, and what all are the ingredients that we are using. And see, as the things are changing, so people are like more going towards vegan, they are going towards the gluten free. People are talking about the plant based food and desserts as well. And people are eating very carefully nowadays. And as the trends is changing everywhere, so the trends comes in the sweets as well, which is very changed. Like earlier we used to have like lots of mithai and mithais earlier, and colorful as well. But now people are very much thinking about the colors, ki ye color kaun se hain, the color that we have used, they are certified or not, which all colors are used as per the FSSAI rules. So now the mithais are not so much colorful, but yes, they are tasty, they are less sweet, they are more towards healthier options, and more towards vegan and plant based as well.
And how Roseate as a brand is ensuring that people are consuming healthy food or healthy, sweets.
Yeah, we have launched Mithai by Roseate few years back, and till then, in the starting as well, as per our director vision, as so we have launched the healthier Mithai in the options, but now we have changed that healthier Mithais towards more healthier. Like we were having like a bit of caramelized and brown sugar, but now we are using completely good. So the good and flaxseed laddus are there. Then there are some contemporary mithais as well, like the coconut laddu. So the coconut laddu, earlier we used to use a bit of ghee into it, but now it's completely coconut and coconut reduced milk that we are using. So it's a completely vegan sweet dish, you can say, vegan laddu. So there is no dairy product in it. Then in mithais, we have changed the sweetener from sugar and good. Like we have a date and seed and nuts mithai. So we have uh, replaced the sugar with the dates. So now we are using dates, apricots, and prunes in our few mithais as a sweetener, and we are using them as the main sweetener, and which is very healthy as well, which is sugar free as well, which is dairy free as well, and which is like gluten free as well. So we have introduced that date and nut and seed laddus as well. So, and we have done like quinoa laddus. So we have done the puffed quinoa with the good, which is again a sugar free. You can say that a dairy free as well. So we have introduced few things which are like dairy free and vegan as per the customers' request.
Okay. So, chef, are these options, or I may say substitute, more expensive than the usual ones, or it's nothing like that?
No, of course, these are some are a bit expensive affairs, like where you have to buy a sugar of 45 rupee per kg, and then you are replacing that sugar with the date, apricot, and prunes, which are far expensive. So yes, it's a expensive affair. But meanwhile, the trends has been changed from kg. So now people are not buying the sweets in a kg. It's a like now it's an individual portion which is priced. Like the price tag is of individual pieces, and people are looking for that as well. They are looking for a niche product in terms of like individually presented, individually garnished Indian sweets like the Western desserts. That's how the things has been updated and upgraded as well in terms of Indian sweets. Now these are presented in a box, like a chocolate box, and with the individually garnished, like somewhere we are using flowers, edible flowers, some fondant flowers, some gold leaves, some plant-based silver leaves as well. So things are changing a lot. And yes, as I said, that it's an expensive affair, but people are loving it, and they are ready to spend for a good eat. Yes.
Right. As a chef, what changes have you witnessed over the years when it comes to food, mithai, and everything else? Trends people are following.
See, I believe in like history repeat itself, and whatever in terms of fashion as well. You see, like whatever you were wearing 20 years back, again people are wearing the same. The same can be witnessed from Bell Bottom movie as well, like that Amitabh Bachchan used to wear, and now it's in a movie as well. Same is with the food trends as well. So history repeat itself. After certain periods of times, the food culture is again going backwards. Like now, people in terms of the food, they are researching on like regional cuisines. They are more into like lost recipes. They are more into like farm to tables. They are more into like healthy eatings, which was like earlier were be used like the panjiris and all that. So again, they are in trend, like the panjiri laddu that my grandmom used to make, like gudka kheer that my nani used to make. So like loki ka kheer. So these are again in the trends, and we are using in our menus, and people are appreciating it. So history is repeating itself, and the culture is coming back towards where we have left like 20 years back in eating as well. Like in between, like nobody was consuming ghee, but now everybody is talking about, oh, ghee is a very healthy, and ghee is used to, we should eat ghee. But in between few years, ghee was lost everywhere in the foods. So now things are again coming back on the roots. So yeah, in the food as well, whatever we have left 20 years back or 25 years back, we are again going back on the trends.
And what are the changes you witnessed post pandemic and, now? Like, now after, when people know how important health is, how important, things are. What are the changes that you've seen?
See, after post pandemic, it's like everybody is very afraid, and whatever they are eating very consciously. That I said that j- whatever they are eating, either they are eating a salad. So what all are the leaves that we are using? What either we are using olive oil? What kind of dressings we are using? Same with the main courses, and same with the desserts as well. So people are very much afraid, and they don't want to eat anything. Anything extraordinary stuff, but they wants to eat healthier, and which adds benefit into their health. So people are consuming more towards people are very much aware about the health, and very much careful about their food eaten.
And chef, you mentioned gluten free and vegan food. What is
Right.
the difference and what are they? Can you just elaborate and tell us something about it for our readers and viewers?
See, yeah, it's like after the pandemic, now people are getting more towards vegetarian. We are seeing lots of people who are going towards the vegetarian. People have started doing the meditation and all, and people have start uh, taking that culture into their food as well. So now people are talking about, lots of people are talking about plant-based food as well. So they are leaving the non-vegetarian food. Same with the gluten and gluten-free. So like gluten-free food is like more popular nowadays. And again, same is with the vegan food. So people are consuming very less dairy. Either they are going towards the oat milk or badam milk, almond milk, or you can say it was the coconut milk and all that. And same they are adding into their diet as well. So nowadays the plant-based diet, vegan diet, and gluten-free diets are part of every restaurants and every cafe menu now. You can see that everywhere now. So that's
And
the changes that people are accepting and adopting as well.
and how do you incorporate in your menu? Because I'm sure you need to research and know what it is all about. Every day we have a new trend coming up. So how do you ensure that you're doing everything perfectly right?
See, in our menu, we always has an option of like chef curated menu, and that we change every month. So that menu is based upon like latest trends and latest food cultures, which incorporates all these stuffs. And in terms of sweets as well, we have done like in Diwali as well. We have done roasted chana laddu, which is a gluten free affair. Then we have done seeds and nut laddu, which is again a gluten free as well as sugar free affairs. Then we have done some nice coconut, which is a dairy free, again a vegan. And then we have done like bal mithais and all that. So that's also we have done from almond milk. We have tried to use the almond, and almond is like key ingredient nowadays. So we have done like kaju katli that we have done. We have done almond katli as well in our menu. So like 4 to 5 dishes we have incorporated, which consist of all these things. And people have curated, like people have created like they want some gluten free hamper as well. So we have created some nuts, seeds, and all that things with the sweets and all. So we have created some gluten free hampers, some vegan hampers, so and plant based hampers as well for the on the demands of the customers this Diwali.
Because you're there in the dining area all the time. What other changes when we talk about food, not just mithai, are you witnessing? What other options people are preferring? Tell us something about that.
Yeah, see, nowadays either you go in any coffee shop, you will find like even you visiting Starbucks or anywhere or any coffee shop, even in our coffee shop as well. Earlier you used to get only a milk, which was there only the milk. But nowadays you will see that there is an almond milk also on the shelf. There is an oat milk also on the shelf. So people talk about, okay, can I have a coffee with the oat milk or an almond milk? And same is with the salads. People are replacing the cheese and all that with the plant-based cheese. People are replacing the meat with the soya meats and mock meats as well in the main course food as well. So these are the trends in terms of like from the drinks to the salads to the main course. Everywhere the changes are there.
Okay, chef.
Like ragi roti, mandwe ka atta ki roti, bajra ki roti. These are also again coming in back into the trends as people are more towards like health and they don't want to consume gluten and more. So the ragi rotis and these are also multigrain rotis, chapatis. These are also in the menus.
Also, do you think that people are moving towards sattvic food again and
But
preferring to order that more?
people are consuming sattvic food. Yeah, after this pandemic, people has gone towards vegetarian and sattvic food. Certainly, yes.
Okay. Thank you so much, chef, for your time. It was lovely talking to
Pleasure
you.
indeed. Pleasure indeed. Thank you.